Your thing. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. There was a message that Facebook might have an issue. So, of course, it's just one account, and it's the, I don't know which account that is. Anyways. So we're live on, let's go. Let's just continue.
Commence primary ignition.
In Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and you're watching the Virtual Cantina Network.
Hello there.
Hey, peeps. Hello there. How are you?
Go live. But now we are live on all the places. Oh, but we got. Oh no.
What's
I
up?
don't think.
Oh, there we
Oh
go.
yeah, we are. I see us.
I was
All
getting.
right, we're live on Insta. I know that.
We're on
So
Facebook.
anyways,
I see it.
Both the Facebooks are connected now. So,
Very cool. Well, hello. Welcome
know
welcome
what
to
it was
another week of the Virtual Cantina Watch-Along. We are going to be watching Episode 9, The Harbinger, which is a goodie tonight. But a lot of stuff to chat about right now. First off, Ryan Chewy is Jeef. How are you, sir?
Jiffy Pop. Good.
And then we got
GIF. Yeah.
Yes, and
Oh, there you go.
we got the tile man himself, Deeve. How are you, sir?
Tile man.
Look,
Got the-
look. I'm getting better at it. No, not forearms not covered in thin set today.
Woohoo! Very cool. Very cool. So lots of goodness going on. Obviously, you know, we're getting ready for the big May the 4th weekend with Phantom Menace back in the theaters on May the 3rd in 4K, as well as the marathons going on, which is going to be pretty cool. And also the Virtual Cantina Network will be part of this year's Podathon by the Rebel Legion, so we're very excited to be including that. But I think there were some announcements today as far as Boonta Eve type stuff. I don't know. Dave, what's your thoughts?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday,
the announcements that I'm not allowed to say anything about that are really cool that I would like to say things about, but I'm not allowed to say things about those.
Okay, Dave. I mean, Jeff, why don't you tell us about the themes?
Well, we had some obvious kind of setups here with like Scum and Villainy coming up, and the theme announcement for that one is that it's the Heroes of the Filoniverse.
Yes.
And along similar lines, this one obviously will be heavy on Dave Filoni's things. So it'll be fun to see the people that all love hanging out together. So
yes, all the actors from the Filoni properties, and possibly Filoni.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he doesn't make an appearance, that'll be a shame. And then we got Biggs. We're coming there and doing a return to Biggs, and this time it's very specific to the Galaxy's Most Wanted. So it'll be fun to see how that hashes out. We're going to get some announcements coming up shortly that will make that more self-apparent. I think we've done, 3 previews for Scum that kind of lend to what that was going to be, and then this one we haven't really gotten to that point yet, and ultimately
Well, we
that
did
will.
announce John Morton, so we got the Bespin
Okay, we
Boba.
did do it. That's true. We did do John.
Yes.
So that kind of
And-
leads you in the right direction there.
Yes.
But then we're going to San Francisco and Ireland's 32, and that theme is creators of the Star Wars universe, which is very vague but should be very cool.
And we already
Yeah.
announced Hal Hickel, our good
Yes.
friend.
A very prominent creator of the Star Wars universe.
Absolutely. And there are some other super cool ones too. Those are some of the things that I found out today that I
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
the recent one is very cool. So
Yeah, so we got some things up our sleeves, but
you'll get Foloni himself. And I did. There is the I think we're also getting Foloni Jr. I've been talking to someone.
Uh-oh.
That'll be interesting.
Well, it'll be interesting because consider the fact that the man himself is going to be about 10 miles away that day. So,
road trip.
You never know. They may live in the area and have to literally commute past that part of town to get home as well.
Yeah.
So it could be much more convenient depending on who it is and, where they have to get to after they're off.
But we had a Marvel-esque tagline at the end of the video this time. Guest announcement starting next week. And we're going, just to let people know, we're going until mid-May with our
There are a
announcement.
lot of guests to announce.
It's going to be like the rewatch of the Clone Wars episodes. It's going to go on.
But, you're going to get roughly 3 to 4 new guests a week starting next week.
Wow. I have that much work to do.
Yeah, me too. I've done like a bunch, but there's still because I got to do work before you can do work.
Well, I can put a placeholder there, but yeah, I can't finish my work without your work. That's definite. Anyways, that's very ambiguous of us.
Yes. It's not like we've had a map for a while or anything, but whatever. But anyway, very, very excited about that. Also let everybody know that there are 14 full trip tickets left for this trip. So if you're thinking about jumping, I would jump. And I'm letting you know right now, April 30th, I am pulling whatever stock is left so we can start doing some work on the actual event. So if you're thinking about it, jump on. You can do the payment plan. We have Afterpay available for that. Stuff to think about, right there alone. So, join us. Join us at any one of the events. All the events are free, but if you want to come to all of them, you can get with transportation to San Francisco and be part of Disneyland and all that jazz. Very, very reasonable price for the whole trip. Just excitement. But there's a lot of good stuff going on. Obviously we're in the middle of Bad Batch. We now have a date for Acolyte.
Yes. And the trailer.
Some good stuff there. I'm very excited about it. I mean, obviously it's it's got obviously Jedis and lightsabers and stuff of that nature, so it's Star Warsy, but it's also still very, I would say, obviously with Carrie-Ann Moss, kind of Matrixy as well.
Yeah, it did look kind of Matrixy. like I was thinking, kind of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Had kind of those vibes, yeah.
Amanda was watching it, and she's like, "Are we watching Mortal Kombat?"
Mortal Kombat.
Like, well, if it's like Mortal Kombat 1, I'm okay with that.
You don't get to choose which Mortal Kombat it's like.
I know, but the redeeming factor of Mortal Kombat 2 is that Johnny Cage got killed in the first 5 minutes.
But yeah, I know you. Every time you bring up that movie, that's your.
Well, it's a prevalent fact, you know. But yeah, no, very excited about all that, and a lot of us obviously went to go see Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire this past weekend, and it was cute.
It was
Ghostbusters-y.
Possibly not good, but enjoyable.
Yes, it was worth an afternoon.
Indeed.
The guys last night on the Nerf Herder Council had some very valid points. So.
Oh yeah, I watched some of that and was.
What did the gentleman say?
They said many things, but they, they were talking about specifics that are kind of spoilery. So
yeah,
I don't want to go into that. But overall, they thought it was okay.
Yeah, and that's like where I am. It's like
me too.
It could have been. It's like many things that when you base a new property on something that already exists, like they've said, this is kind of based on the real Ghostbusters cartoon, right? I don't think they watched the real Ghostbusters cartoon. I don't.
Looked at a bunch of stills.
Sort of like Tim Burton never opening up a comic book, and doing Batman.
But that worked, and God bless Tim Burton. That worked, but this was like there are very specific episodes of the real Ghostbusters cartoon that they just could have copied the plot from work, and it would have worked. But, yeah.
But speaking about Batman, I had plugged before the Icons Unleashed Star Wars documentary. They started 2 weeks ago. Batman.
Yeah, I've been seeing some clips on TikTok about that.
And I just watched the last 2 episodes today, and the first 2 episodes is about the first movie, and wow.
Yeah.
And he also had one by Lord of the Rings out now too, so I'll have to check that out.
Clips have been popping out. There's what's the guy's name that played Alexander Knox?
Oh, Robert Wool.
Yeah, Robert Wool. There have been some clips of his stuff on slipping out to TikTok, and it's some interesting Bat facts that I did not know.
And a whole interview with Sean Young, who was the original Vicky Vale.
That would have been a very different kind of
vibe.
It's
sort of like when Eric Stoltz was supposed to play Marty McFly. Let's just put it that way.
or Tom Selleck as Indiana Jones.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, definitely check it out if you're a Batman fan. The first 2 episodes are fantastic. Really enjoyed it today. And I love the Star Wars one that has interviews with potential Boonta Eve San Francisco guests, as well as Marsha Lucas.
Is that streaming somewhere?
It is on Vice. So if you have like Hulu and have Vice, get there.
Oh, okay. So Vice is on Hulu. I knew it was on Vice, but I didn't know if that's streamed.
Right. You can get the 2-disc Blu-ray for $20 on Amazon.
Well,
not enabling or anything of that nature. But
and if you buy that, then it will immediately come out on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, but it's already on Hulu.
Well, Hulu is now attached to Disney Plus,
and that's why I said what I said.
I know that. Wait a minute.
So we're having a really interesting conversation over here on the Instagram Live. Is Art Vader Show is this username talking about in Japan there is a bar that is themed in only bootleg Star Wars items.
Oh, trippy.
Called Tavern Pokemon Wars in Osaka. I know some of our family members were planning on touring, and Osaka was one of the places. So
that's a spot you got to hit.
That's a spot you got to hit. So Mike, if you're listening, I think Mike was planning on going there. Joanna.
Yes. The biggest Star Wars news of the world.
In the world.
Tickets on sale for Celebration Japan
Oh yeah,
May the 2nd.
that
And
happened.
prices are very, very reasonable.
On sale information is always very cool.
Yes.
Like for a 3-day pass, if you just added on an extra day, that's the typical price for a 4-day pass. So they're really
one of the good things also is that the 3-day individual 3 days is not like super outrageous if you end up having to do it that way.
No, it's $7
those
more.
are like it's like $2 more per day than it would be if you got the 3-day.
So some people may opt for that just to get more badges for like a having a selection of characters or whatever images.
All the badges.
Yes. You don't need no stinking badges.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
I have 3 different badges from Celebration 1. So started out doing that. I haven't done it quite so much since, but
right.
It was a little easier.
Very, very, very exciting. And it's also going to come out on a day 2.5 hours before we go live that night. So we'll definitely have some information, obviously, and do live updates of how tickets are. Because if you've,
or we'll be very late because we'll all still be in the queue.
Who knows? Or maybe this time I'll have 4 computers up again and be calling people left, right. All right, I'm in on this computer. All right, I'm on that computer like I was last time. But if you've been part of the Virtual Cantina Network before during celebration time, like doing tickets, we're very quick on the draw. We'll keep you updated on ticket sales and how they're going at that time, so you'll have an idea of, if VIP sells out, which will sell out. We already know that. It might sell out the day before because they're offering VIPs from 2000, the last celebration, the opportunity to go, a day early, which I'm completely okay with, honestly. I mean, I'm not a VIP guy, so it doesn't really matter to me, but
I think that they should give people that have been VIPs in America the chance as well. Just because I didn't get a VIP in London,
you didn't get one from London. Yeah, see. That
and maybe give more people that had gotten VIPs the opportunity, like, I guess it's just the last celebration. Kind of, I don't know, it's weird that I felt giving the American, us Americans are entitled. Yes. Give me the opportunity.
If they could go back through their mailing list and just, give that to all the VIPs, not just from the last celebration.
Well, I mean, read Pop's notorious for that. Like I mentioned before, that the last time I went to New York Comic Con was 2018. I have a 1-day pass. Ever since then, I've gotten early access for con, and I've not gone back since 2008. So who knows what the whole scenario is like? But yes, celebration tickets are going up back on sale on May the 2nd, which is absolutely fantastic. But also, kind of like, there's so many other things I'm gonna have to buy that weekend.
Well, that's the thing too. Okay, like Star Wars licensees, like, get your shit together. Okay, it's just like, why do we drop celebration tickets and like a crap ton of Hasbro Pulse stuff and all the May the 4th merch and
the events,
the marathon and the movie and the
Star Wars nights and everything are all right at that time?
Yeah, it's like just floop, 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 floop. Here, money.
Give it all to them.
I mean, we got legacy lightsabers. We got, specialized ears at Disney. You got, so many things going on, and top of whatever sales people are going to have between.
Well, and want to be at Disney because, like, it's the season of the Force and all the additional snacks and
some interesting items for sure.
New fireworks, popcorn bucket.
Don't say it. Damn it! I knew you were gonna say it.
What did I say?
Popcorn bucket.
Why is that? Why?
Well, Mike's not in the chat.
Mike's not in the chat, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We'll comment later.
Not Dune popcorn buckets. No. Java.
Yes.
Java popcorn.
So,
that one was pretty cool.
And also the Stormtrooper helmet.
Told me
the helmet one is that one
with lights and sounds or something this time.
The bucket is the one that I call it.
Yeah.
That one caught my eye first. But Jabba's supposed to make noise along with Salacious Crumb. I don't know what the bucket does, or besides serve popcorn. It'll be interesting to see where we get these, because they're weird about what they put in Batu in terms of stuff you can buy.
I'm betting it'll be like those popcorn stands, like right as you're going in.
Outside
the one before you get to Muppets, like right there on the corner.
You're talking about that one that's in Florida. You're talking about.
Yeah, you're talking about.
I thought there was one in the. Yes, that's. And
I would say that they're more likely to put that stuff in
Tomorrowland. Florida too, though. We've heard no, or we haven't heard.
No, we're not getting Jack.
Oh, well,
it's all specific to Disneyland that they announced recently. It's weird how they do that. I don't know. Weird, different marketing on the coasts.
Well, since we screwed up this Star Cruiser, you know, it's like we got the Star Cruiser, we get everything else on the other coast. We screwed up the Star Cruiser. Well, you're not getting anything else now.
Well,
now they just announced that they're going to release a bunch of the Star Cruiser drink stuff.
Yeah,
at Oga's or something.
Yes, and also they're going to have the goblets that you saw in Solo, which they utilized on the Star Cruiser. I have 2 of those. Yep. Those are going to be utilized at Oga's West Coast during the Season of the Force.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we get Hyperspace Mountain back, which is an amazing overlay.
Yes.
And the popcorn bucket thing will be an interesting challenge. That park is notorious for huge lines for popcorn buckets, and just Disney popcorn buckets, not really cool special specific Star Wars popcorn buckets,
right?
Just blase Disney ones. No, actually the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride car one was pretty cool looking. What was the last one I got? I can't remember. It had to have been Star Wars related though. But I do have a couple of Mickeys. Like I have a Mummy Mickey from one of the Halloween events.
That's the one I bought, is the Falcon.
Yeah, I got that one. I think Mark ended up getting that one for me. Now they're going to have a light up Falcon popcorn bucket.
But also, tickets for D23 went up on sale this week, which is a week and a half after the family vacation. So
you know what a shit show that was.
I know
some people got in.
Yeah,
I know the system overall failed for many people.
Right.
I was in the queue at they tell you your place in line, which doesn't change, but the little walking guy sort of does his thing very slowly. 17,000 something was my position in line.
Wow. Holy shnikes.
Yeah, and I think by the time it actually the sales were paused long before my little walking man got across the screen, because they were having problems. And my coworker, who was like hardcore into Disney and a D23 gold member, he was actually the one that was going to be able to do the buying. I wasn't going to be able to, because I'm just a regular member. So I couldn't do it till today. Anyways, or yesterday. Was it yesterday? Anyways, the system failed for a lot of people, so a lot of people weren't able to get their tickets. But I ended up getting my coworker to get me one Saturday, because most of the things were sold out. But by the time he got in, all the late of the nighttime event element at Honda Center was sold out. So they had combo tickets, like you could buy a pass for D23, which is the con in the daytime at Anaheim Convention Center, or you could buy like a pass that included access and like a seat in a certain section at Honda Center for the what are they doing, like the Legends induction or whatever they call that, like Hall of Fame thing, and some other, I guess they're going to be massive panel type events in Honda Center, which is like I don't know, it's a pretty big hockey arena. So it'll be interesting to see. But I was hoping to just get access for that for the one day I'm going if I could. but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. The ticket I got is just a con ticket, but it did save me at least $100. So,
and don't forget this weekend on Saturday we have our meetup at WonderCon. So check out on the page. Our member Melody is running it. I know Mike is going to be there as well. So come by, say hello. Chris Bartlett's got a panel on Friday. Leilani's going to be there over the weekend. Red Mando, Rory Ross, who I met in New Hampshire last weekend, he's going to be on the floor. So there'll be smatterings of.
We didn't mention that for May the 4th is Leilani and Chris and Misty are all signing at where it's like
they're in Santa Ana.
Yeah, or Santa Anita.
The Santa Anita. It's very far
Yeah.
from Santa Ana, actually.
And Brendan Williams going to be in DC.
Rub it in. Why don't you? Rub it in.
That's what I do.
I should be
coming to that. I was coming.
I'll probably be at WonderCon on Saturday. I haven't bought my ticket yet, but they are still available, unlike some cons. So yeah, if you want to go to WonderCon, you can still get your tickets. I'll probably be there. My plan is to bring back a character that I haven't done for a while, but the likelihood is I'll just be in my Mando gear. But we'll see. So yeah, keep an eye out.
And don't forget, there's going to be a Skip signing at Fan Expo Dallas coming up. So
I'm likely won't be at the meetup because it's 9 p.m. and I'll probably be home by then.
It's a 9 p.m. meetup. Okay, I do it for the time
for WonderCon. So anyway, sorry to interrupt your Skip.
No, it's fine. It's just
Skip in Texas, and Skip probably will be in Knoxville too before I think before Texas. Can't imagine Skip's not going to go to Knoxville. I may have to kidnap Skip on my way through to go to Knoxville.
Yes.
Like, get in the car. Let's go.
Okay. But yeah, so we're 3 minutes out from it. Make sure that you have your D Plus all queued up to episode 9, The Harbinger. Once again, it's a very good episode. Hashtag somehow someone returned.
Yeah, let me put these.
I was gonna wear that shirt, but it's dirty because I wore that to Richmond.
Right. Did you wear somehow, or did you wear Asajj Lives?
Asajj.
Okay. Well, you might see Filoni wearing that, right?
Well, I was doing low key Filoni at Richmond. That was why I was
wearing. Did you have horns too? You're low-key Filoni.
Low-key Filoni. Yeah, no. I was trying to be Filoni in Filoni's like low-key when he like cruises cons. Like, so I was just wearing like the
subtle version of Filoni.
Well, yeah, I was like wearing the shirt and the thing, but like just wearing like a Pittsburgh Penguins cap.
When I saw him last, he wasn't even wearing a hat at all, which really weirded me out.
That would be odd.
That's when Dave's incognito. He doesn't wear a hat. He's like, oh, no one's going to recognize me. I look like Joe Schmo.
Stands. You can see him across the show floor when he's got that hat on, though.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
All right, where are we at? Another 2 minutes.
Please make sure that you have your Disney Plus all queued up. But very excited about everything that's going on. Very excited with the trip. The trip's going to come up quicker than we anticipate. You know, we're out in April, so that's going to mean that we've got 3.5 months until the trip.
Oh.
So I'm scared. No.
4 months straight up till the trip, almost exactly.
Actually, yeah. Today's the 28th, so a lot of us will be getting into, if you're not going to San Diego Comic-Con, flying in.
Be leaving San Diego.
Yeah, this would be the leaving San Diego and rolling up to wherever you're staying after that.
Home.
Yeah.
And then to Scum and Villainy, which I've spent a lot of time at recently, which is cool. Anyways.
No, it gives you an idea of how things are going to operate and some flows and stuff.
I was also able to sit down at a table with JC and literally ask him questions that were get answers, as opposed to, you know, him being rushing around and being in a hurry and not being able to sort of like talk about it, focus on it. So that was good.
Yep.
Anybody notice that they've changed
7 o'clock.
They've changed the Disney Plus, the little woo thing?
Yeah, they changed it to like
weird
a Hulu-esque kind of.
All right, it's that time.
All right, so why don't we throw up the 10-second countdown?
Da-da-da.
Mm-hmm.
It's now a Disney Plus original.
Yes, it is.
Looks like they changed their blue a little bit there on that splash.
Well, that's what I think it was. Is they've kind of morphed it into like a combination between the Disney blue and the Hulu green.
Kind of weird. I love that intro with the choir or whatever and the Bad Batch logo. So much so. Oh, never mind. It's good to be back on Pabu.
Yes.
It was the first time as well that it was all like cloudy, as opposed to, you know, having, you know, good weather.
Aha.
Yeah, it is a little like more ominous.
I love Crosshair back with the group.
Oh yeah, but and the level of snarkiness that he brings.
Yeah, it's so pessimistic about everything.
But his snark is needed. You know, it
helps cut through the other guys.
Right.
What's going on in that cave?
Yeah, see, this is the lesson that Omega needs to learn. When the killer puppy random thing is scared, stay the hell out of the cave.
And this isn't the first time that we got that type of reaction from that beast, when ultimately there was something not kosher going on. So yeah, she hasn't learned from Batcher's mannerisms very much.
It's like, okay, big dangerous puppy thing is like, oh, scared to go in the cave. Maybe there's something bad in the cave.
And then she goes by herself ahead into the darkness.
Yeah. And then, oh, we see a random space vessel. Oh, let's go explore it. No. That's like, let's go get in the unmarked van. No.
Yeah. It says free candy on the
side. Exactly.
Bum, bum.
Free Melaron candy.
There you go.
Nice. Oh no. Is that what your dogs are signaling that Asajj is nearby, Dave?
Yes, that's what it is. My dogs are signaling that I'm dog sitting too many dogs and there's too many here.
Oh, they're like,
so if they look out to the water, will they see the cave where One Eye Willie's ship comes out? Because it definitely looks like Oregon.
Well, yeah.
It's like Lassie Town as TV fell in the realm. Wow.
Lassie Town. Yeah, my dogs are not that right. They just no. It's just like, oh, look, a grasshopper. Oh, look, the horses that are there all the time. Oh, let's bark at them.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact she's like, well, if the Empire, if I could find you, the Empire can find you.
Pray that I don't alter the deal any further.
It's for a friend. Yes.
So I'm hoping in the next episode that Omega's hair evolves some more, and it's very much Asajj style.
Well, that would be kind of cool. Model it after.
She get an Asajj cut.
I think it's funny how they don't really understand the term the Force when they've been fighting with Jedi forever.
Well, these guys didn't have a Jedi general leading them, did they? Not directly, right?
No, I guess probably not.
But they would still be familiar with, like, not so dumbfounded by just the mention.
You mean I'm a Jedi? I mean, my friend's a Jedi?
Yeah. Subtle there, kid. Yeah.
It's like, we didn't really want to hear that. Why'd you know what?
The Empire's gonna hunt you down and shoot you like a duck. Dog, Buford.
In a barrel.
Okay, so why does she not have like just like the little testy whatever that Qui-Gon has? Is her? She's like balancing and like fetching things, and it's like, come on, where?
Oh, you mean to test his blood or whatever?
Yeah, where's your midichlorian breathalyzer? Or whatever?
Yeah, little finger prick thing.
Trying to see if you have diabetes as well.
Yep,
exactly. It's all the things.
I'm impressed by how well that round fruit is staying on top of her head with all that movement. Doesn't even have like an apple has the bottom where it can actually stand up.
She's trying to do a crane kick, isn't she?
Yeah, she's trying to kick that off of her own head with a crane kick.
Well, that would prove that you got the Force.
Kick yourself in the face.
So you trying to say Dan Little Russo's a Jedi?
Absolutely. Maybe Daniel LaRusso isn't, but Ralph Macchio is.
Stay golden, Johnny boy.
Yes.
Pony boy.
That's it.
No, it was Johnny. Do it for Johnny.
I just saw a trailer a little while ago for like season 6. It's like, oh.
Yep. And you hear about the movie coming out?
I haven't heard about that one.
Yeah, Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember hearing about that.
That's crazy. Okay.
So combining the two.
So while they're sitting here being all like, concentratory, like, did I miss something a while back? And like their trailer, Iron Man 4?
What?
Is that like a real thing?
No.
I don't know about that.
It's not.
Okay, the trailer was freaking convincing.
Oh yeah, no, it's fan made. It's
one of those
good.
fan service ones.
But like, where did they get this footage of like adult? They're okay.
Is it supposed to be what's her face
getting crazy?
Who's supposed to be Iron Man? Not RDJ.
Yeah, RDJ.
Well, bringing back RDJ, but the daughter brings him back.
Oh, okay.
The daughter is Iron Man.
They're not going towards what's her face?
Ironheart.
Yeah.
No, this was the daughter becoming Iron Woman, and it's like,
because she loves some 3000.
Where did you create a deep fake? Is out of control.
Yeah, sometimes wasn't.
So Peter
maybe it
wants
was
to know if
video
he's a
game footage.
diabetic. Peter wants to know if he's a diabetic. Does that make him a Jedi?
I mean,
You have to ask Wilford Brimley.
Midichlorians, extra sugar.
M count. Don't say midichlorians. It's a bad word.
Uh-huh.
I like this where she's like, okay, what do I got to do? Oh. I thought she right there she was going to get some weird idea about climbing up the side because she saw the lizard. But instead she's like, no, I'll just ride the dog.
The dog?
Well, I mean, that's very like Ezra Forcey is like, let's control animals.
True. It does harken back to that.
This standoff was awesome.
This fight is pretty fun. Spoiler alert.
I didn't know that Asajj Ventress knew MMA.
She's very familiar with the octagon. She fought those Gamorrean guard dudes in wherever Mando was. I forget what planet that was. Yeah, like how she's like, okay, I'm gonna disarm you, and we're gonna go hand to hand. But she still uses more than just hands.
Right.
Yeah.
Slappy. I like that one. This has got total like Karate Kid style vibes with like the being out skilled by somebody who can like slap you instead of hurt you.
She slapped the leg a couple of times, and here you got judo. You got judo takedown into an armbar.
Right, very much MMA style.
And then just
then this like force action.
Wrecker, it's like no, just force push.
Yep, and then chuck that knife. I thought it was going to go in his foot. There we go. Get the guns back.
Guns back.
So he's got concentration when he has a reason to now.
Oh, there you go. So that shows that that might be something like they talked about.
All in his mind.
Mm-hmm.
He had ED.
What does the E stand for?
Empire.
That makes sense.
Yes, there you go.
Empire dysfunction.
I like she's like,
Yeah, he does not. But dude, yellow lightsaber, man. Woo!
It's nice to see some swinging blades.
Yep.
Oh, and this being the final season of the Bad Batch, we haven't yet
choking them out.
We haven't yet, hawked the Beard Batch.
Oh.
That's a nice one.
Fit better. And
like I hate when that happens. It's so annoying. Yeah. I did that a couple times recently.
On sale now, Beard Batch.
Just don't stick your hand over the plate.
Is it me or does the model look like Sully?
He's got Sully vibes.
Yeah.
Little more broken nose and blind in the left eye, though.
Good night, Peter.
Completely, yes.
Have a good one. I am not your enemy.
Yeah, this is like very weird Asajj. Like she's a bounty hunter, but not a bounty hunter.
Yeah,
we assume she's a bounty hunter because she was, notified by Fennec.
Right.
But she's very like
indifferent to the bounty.
Yeah, it's not that she's being bounty huntery. She's being like mystic force guru.
Mentory.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very weird.
But I'm not dead yet.
I love the light panels in the ship.
The coloring this season is fantastic. Like I love the the detail on the skin of the Bad Batch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the typical Jedi. You're going towards the back, and they're they're back to you, and their arms behind the back, like Anakin had on Naboo.
Mm. And the little like one pauldron deal that she has randomly, like the like Obi-Wan and Anakin had in the Clone Wars.
Right.
Protect her non-dominant side. The sickened. Why were you sickened?
Sickened?
She said she passed the sickened, but she said she meant second because she doesn't know how to speak properly. Damn Kiwis. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing against the Kiwi audience.
Okay. You're going to arouse the Australians in the crowd.
Yeah. Well, Peter left, so was that a different Peter? No, that's the same Peter.
Yeah.
So the hell did I buy on Amazon?
Uh-oh. And yeah, this just seemed like a bad idea. Let's go out in like a 16-foot boat. It's like
they've been in a lot of water vessels lately.
Did she rent that boat, or was just
no? She just took that boat.
Commandeered.
It's for everybody. It's just there, right?
It's free for the usages.
Is Momiga gonna do the crane on the bow now?
Yes.
That's it.
Spoilers: she's not getting her deposit back.
Oh.
We gave Omega our word that we would sit on shore and spy on them with binoculars. So they can't possibly be that far out because they're like, oh, we're too far. No.
Oh, she sees us.
It's called the Force, people. I don't understand why you don't know more about it.
I never noticed the Wrecker has the Joker scars on this.
Yeah, he's got a lot of scars. Well,
Yeah.
Part of why he's isn't he blind in one eye? Kind of. That's that.
It's at least
Wrecker with the beard there has
over
blind in one eye.
But didn't the Bad Batch appear? Didn't they work with a Jedi when they not ever in the Bad Batch, but when they appeared in the Clone Wars? Weren't they working with a Jedi on that mission? The one where they find Echo.
I can't remember.
This is why we need experts in the chat. Actually,
where's our chat people?
Why aren't there people who know things?
We need the smarts. Force rumbling. Show for the glowy things.
Yeah, okay. So here's Google, or the Wikipedia says this about Clone Force 99. With the aid of Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker and Rex, the Bad Batch were deployed to Skako Mine or whatever. Their mission was to locate Echo and rescue him.
So they had familiarity with the Jedi and the Force user. So they should be a little bit less sort of dumbfounded.
In theory.
Big, whatever that is.
Yeah, big turtle, octopus, squiddy.
I think we need a bigger boat.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
That doesn't look good. Yeah, it's got that. not
like,
intentionally.
Oop, didn't mean who. My fault. Turn and run. Turn and run.
Bad. My bad. It was like a kraken. Got very. That mouth was very. Very. What's it called?
Beaky.
Yeah, like a octopus.
Like, oh, nope. Whoop. Dianoga pulled under the water. Whoa.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't think they dwelled enough on using the lightsaber underwater. I wanted to see like some more like boiling water effects or something. They just like whip it out and
yeah, it's done. That was one of the things that I loved the most about the Clone Wars micro series is that they took Kit Fisto into his water planet and he did some cool underwater stuff with his saber.
Well, but even too, you get Asajj and Anakin. I think it was Asajj and Anakin battling in the rain in the micro series.
Oh yeah. That episode was amazing. Just the idea of it, but all that was so very much Genndy Tartakovsky, Samurai Jack style, which made it that much more kind of similar to the old samurai stuff.
Yeah,
this kind of reminds me of the
vibe.
This reminds me of the brain bug from Starship Trooper.
Oh yeah, I thought she was like Crocodile Dundeeing the.
Oh, weird.
Calming it like the wildebeest. But it is like weird that like its beak is in the middle of its forehead.
Yeah, it's up here. It's got trippy goat eyes.
What like little symbol or something? Is that any?
It's like a weird squiggly outline, but does it connect to it? I'm not sure. I can't tell. Oh,
I'm trying to determine if it's like it doesn't. Oh,
it's got sort of
serpenty
vibes.
Behind there, it's called the Black Serpent. Apparently,
yeah. See, it's got serpenty vibes.
But it doesn't look like the Asajj Ventress, the like pointy symbol that's on our Asajj lives.
Right. Well, that was more Sith specific, wasn't it?
Yes.
Her trying to be a paddle or whatever. What are they called? Apprentice.
Yes. No.
Something tells me that this is not going to be the last we see of Asajj.
Well,
I would hope not. I would hope that with all the stuff we got in the trailer that she plays more of a role in this.
Especially considering we're basically at the midway point right here.
Yeah.
Just past the midway point. So,
I mean, it's possible they're pulling a Mando here, which is they're meeting all these people and getting all these people together, becoming familiar with them for like the climactic final battle.
Yep. Very likely.
Yeah, she found you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just going to bring bad things to that island if they hang out anyways. If she can, like you said, if she found them.
Right.
Her hair weirds me out. I'm so much more used to her being bald.
Right.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that lately as well.
It's almost distracting.
And we didn't see her with the second blade.
Is that in the trailer?
I don't remember if there was a second blade in the trailer, or if she's still has. Now that was still the curved blade, like her two blades.
Oh, her hilt.
Curved
Yeah.
hilt, yes.
Yes, very cool.
Oh, another great episode.
It was. There are no filler episodes this season.
Yeah.
They've all been very solid and very much ensemble, as opposed to break out and go do a little mission with two characters kind of thing.
Well, it's because it's scary because
if they do that, they refer back to the other characters more than they had like last season.
Well, if they're all together, it makes me worry that something like bad might happen, like in bulk, as opposed to
thermal detonator. And everybody's gone.
They should never be together. They should be like the president and the vice president.
Yes. Now, your Disney Plus is probably suggesting for you X-Men 97. And if it is, watch that.
I need to start.
You haven't started?
I've been busy.
I think I watched the first episode and maybe part of the second episode.
I think I've watched like 2.5.
Yeah, they're dropping one a week, right?
Something like that.
That's worth it.
Oh, X-Men 97, it's good stuff. I mean, it's probably not quite as good as the actual X-Men from 97.
Which is also available, I believe.
But it is very nostalgic for that and reminiscent of the deal.
Cool. Well, with that in mind, also don't forget we got a whole slew of programming here on the Virtual Cantina Network. Dave, what do we have?
All kinds of stuff going on. Remember too, it is Thursday, so you've missed some stuff this week. If you missed Rebels Revisited on Monday, which was a really cool watch along, it was really nice. And if you missed the Nerf Herder Council last night talking about Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, go to the VCN, all right? Go over to YouTube, find us over there, and watch those back episodes. We had a new person who joined us for Rebels on Monday for the first time, and we're like, look, we're on like episode 93. Mm-hmm. Go check out some of the earlier stuff about that. But coming up, dropping at midnight Pacific tonight, 3 a.m. Eastern, we've got the Bad Batch after show. They will be the people who have actual content and know the things. We just watch the thing and talk over it. All right, they're going to do a deep dive with Mike, John, and Bryce. They'll tell you all about that thing. For those of you who celebrate this, it would be the Easter weekend. So, and it is a fifth Sunday. So there is no Sunday show. A perfect time to go back and watch some of the other content on the channel.
It'd be a great idea. We should make an advertisement about that.
We should probably do that. Mm-hmm. Check out some like our featured, the best of the VCN playlist is great. Our featured video when you come into the channel is a really cool episode with some of the stunt people from The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. This is a great episode right there. Is featured video. All sorts of things. So check us out.
Excellent.
Speaking of Asajj, this very Asajj heavy episode, and the shirt you were talking about, there it is. Go hit up the TeePublic site, and if Asajj is sporting one of our shirts, you really should as well.
Absolutely.
I have an old one on.
That is a classic.
That's like our second shirt ever.
It's all a good one. Washed out. Anyway,
I need to get a new family VC family shirt. Mine's kind of worn out. I should get a new one for the trip.
This one?
No, that one. Yeah, there's only 14 of those left. So if you want to get church tickets, you get your shirt. So
There you go.
look at that. No, but the original Virtual Cantina family shirt that we had made back in the day. That's available.
Like I've got my fluffy shirt on a board right now. I'm fabric marking the Arabesh, but the rest of it.
Very nice, very nice. But yeah, so check out everything that's going on in the Virtual Cantina Network. If you're in Anaheim this weekend, please try to stop by our meetup. If not, look out for any Virtual Cantina logos. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of family members, in the wild that day. Check it out. Also, never know where we might pop up. We got our family vacation coming up in 4 months, which will be absolutely incredible, along with San Diego Comic-Con. We got Fan Expo Boston, Fan Expo Dallas, Fanboy Expo Knoxville. A lot of shows that we're going to be at, obviously, and also in the C2E2, which they announced Lars. Their main eventer they announced is Josh Brolin. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you want Thanos. But also don't forget in October, we're going to be attacking 2 major cons in the country the same weekend with LA Comic-Con and ICCC happening at the same time. So we'll have a contingent at one, and then we'll have a contingent at the other. So please make sure you stop by and say hello to us. We don't bite much. Depends on who the person is.
There are already a couple of cool names announced for ICCC unofficially, I think.
Yes, unofficially. But it's going to be coming up very shortly from what I've gathered. And we also have some things that we're working on for ICCC as well, because we will have a very big contingent going to that this year. But anyway, hope you have a good Easter weekend if that's what you celebrate. If not, and you enjoy your long weekend. And we're here for you. If you have ideas or anything you want to talk about, let us know. Reach out to us. How could they reach out to us, Dave?
Oh, you can always comment on this video. We'll pick that out. Or you can go comment on the YouTube, comment on the Facebook, comment on the Instagram. But you can also email us. Email us directly at virtualcantinanetwork@gmail.com. See, you're right there. See, there it is.
Awesome. So very, very excited about that. So in the future, just check out with us. We're looking forward to seeing you. We're looking forward to having you as part of what we do. And until next time, Dave, Jeff, and Spencer say, may the force be with you.
May the force be with you all.
Always. The dogs think so too.
Yep.